Hi students, welcome to Rupa Educare. Today we will see the lesson about 5 kingdom classification. So in this video we will discuss about species, hierarchy of classification and 2 kingdom classification. The earth. So the earth is home for all the million of different kinds of organisms and also animals, plants and etc. So it has single celled microbes such as bacteria to large sized plants such as pine trees and huge sized animals like whale. So earth is a mixture of single celled, multi celled and also huge sized animals. That's why we can say that the earth caters to a diversity of the living organisms. So earth has all type of the organisms. In order to study this diversity, we group living organisms according to the increasing similarity between them and the complexity of the structure. So what they did is they have divided the diversity into the group of living organisms in which we can understand easily. So in that, first topic is species. The first and main topic is species. So species in general words we can say species has the group of organisms which are similar in characteristics and can interbreed among themselves is known as the species. For example, all the humans, that is humans, belongs to the one species. And also when we take another example of cats also belongs to the same one of the species, but they have different between them, but they can be interbreeded. So in cats also there will be so many type of breeds. Okay, all humans also belong to the same type of species. They can be different races, yet they can be interbreed. So crossbreed. Now we have learned here about interbreed. Crossbreeds. So crossbreeds is here the given example is when we cross the breed of donkey and horse, then it forms mule. Means the some of the characteristics that present in the donkey and some of the characteristics that presents in the horse will come to the mule. So this is known as the crossbreed. Okay. Some of the other crossbreeds. For example, when tigon and tiger. Tigon is formed. How tigon is formed? When tiger and lion are crossbreeded, then tigon is formed. And also donkey. When zebra and donkey are hybrided, means crossbreed, then donkey is formed. Like this, these are the examples they have given. And some of the common hybrids of the plants, not only in the animals. We can observe this crossbreed in also plants. Like potato and how we get tomato. Like potato when crossbreeded with the tomato. Like that. This is the main example. Next topic is hierarchy of classification. So what is meant by the hierarchy of classification? First we will see about classification. Classification is nothing but division into smaller. That is known as the classification. A system of arrangement for classification in which organisms are placed in order of a logical sequence is called hierarchy and the unit of classification. For example, in real world example, there will be in Telugu is known as, we say as the Varasatvam. So how it get means generation to generation, like that it will be getting. So like that here also there will be a classification for the hierarchy, which represents a definite category at any level of classification is called taxon. So taxon, each one is known as a taxon. Genus is a taxon, family is the taxon. These are all known as the taxons. The taxons above of the species levels are as the follows. So first taxa is genus. So genus is a category higher than species. So species ki higher undedi genus. A genus consists of different species which can interbreed. So ఈ genus లో ఏముంటుందంటే స్పీసీస్ ఏవైతే ఇంటర్బ్రీడ్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఉంటాయో అవి ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ డాగ్, వోల్ఫ్, ఈ రెండు కూడా సేమ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ జీనస్కి సంబంధించినవి. అదేంటిది జీనస్? క్యానిస్. ఇది మెయిన్ పాయింట్ టు రిమెంబర్. అండ్ దే కెనాట్ బి ఇంటర్బ్రీడెడ్. ఓకే, మెయిన్ పాయింట్ టు రిమెంబర్ దిస్ ఆల్సో. నెక్స్ట్, ఫ్యామిలీ, a category with related genera having common characteristics. So in family they will be same type, means common characteristics ane untai. For example, cat and tiger belongs to the same family. Cat and tigers belongs to the same type of family, that is Felidae. So you need to remember the family name. First, Felidae. Cat and tiger belongs to the family Felidae. And here dog and wolf does not belong to the same type of genus, that is Canis. Okay. Third one is the order. So in order we have a group of with related families make an order. For example, tiger and wolf belong to the same type of order, that is Carnivora. Okay. And the class, next one is class. This class is also known as taxon, and this phylum also known as taxon. These are all the taxons. So class, organisms of related orders having similarity are placed together to form a class. That is like class can be defined as the organisms in which they have related to the order. So ఈ ఆర్డర్లో ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో రిలేటెడ్గా అవన్నీ కూడా క్లాస్లోకి వస్తాయి అన్నమాట. So like example, rats, camels and monkey, they came from the class Mammalia. Mammalia is known as the different class. Carnivora is known as the order. Okay, this point is to remember. Next, phylum. Related classes constitute a phylum. So related classes, same type of classes constitute phylum. So related classes constitute phylum. Example, mammals, birds, frogs, fishes come under phylum Chordata. This is phylum. Chordata means which have spinal cord are known as Chordata. Next, kingdom. So kingdom can be differentiated as plant kingdom and animal kingdom. We can easily differentiate these. So higher category of taxonomic study is kingdom. So first category is kingdom. Organisms with same fundamental characteristics are grouped together to form kingdom, that is kingdom Plantae, kingdom Animalia, like that. Okay, next we see about this kingdom in the detail. So the two kingdom classification was divided by the Linnaeus in 1958, and other scientists also divided into two kingdoms, that is kingdom Plantae and another one is the kingdom Animalia. The members of the kingdom Plantae are plants, while animals are included under the kingdom Animalia. So plants, all plants come under the Plantae, and all the animals come under the Animalia. The plant differ from the animals in many aspects. Is it right or wrong? Comment me in the comment box. Plants do not move, use sun's energy to prepare their own food and grow indefinitely. In addition, plant cell possess cell wall, chloroplast. Animals, in contrast, generally move and do not prepare their own food, and growth is limited. So here they said that plant cells have cell wall. Is it right or wrong? It's right. And it also has chloroplast. Why it has chloroplast? Green color pigment. Okay. Animals, in contrast, generally move. They move and they do not prepare their own food. Animals cannot prepare their own food, but plants prepare their own food by using the process known as photosynthesis. Animal cells neither have cell wall nor chloroplast. So animal cells does not have any of the chloroplast or neither the cell wall. It must be remembered that the difference between higher plants and animals are sharp. Okay. Next, drawbacks. But for everything there will be some of the drawbacks and also some of the advantages. So for two kingdom classification also there are some of the drawbacks. So let's discuss them. The two kingdom classification system was found inadequate due to some drawbacks. These are some of the listed one. Some organisms like Euglena have features of both plants and animals. Main point to remember, that is Euglena, it has the characteristics of both animals as well as the plants. So it could not be placed either in the Plantae or neither in the Animalia. So how can we place this Euglena? So this is a drawback. This is the first drawback we have seen. Such organisms were kept by some in plants and other animals by others. Okay, and next point. Euglena is single-celled organism, generally kept under Animalia. So it has chlorophyll, but Euglena is single-celled. Okay, it's point to remember that, and we can distinguish in the Animalia. But it also has chlorophyll. Chlorophyll used for green color pigmentation, but it related to the Plantae. So we could not place this in the Animalia. So it can prepare their own food also like plants. However, it lacks the cellulose cell wall and can take food like animals in the absence of light. Okay, so we could not place Euglena either in the Plantae or Animalia. This is the drawback. Okay, next fungi, which are kept under Plantae. Fungi actually kept under the Plantae, but they lack chlorophyll. But fungi does not have any of the pigmentation colors. And derive nutrition from the dead and organic matter by other methods. So it depends on the others. So for food preparation, it depends on others. And some of the unicellular organisms like slime molds are kept under Plantae. So Plantae lo manaku malla ikkada slime molds anevi kuda Plantae lo pettisaru. So however, slime molds possess characters of both plants and animals. Like plants, it has cell wall. Yeah, it's really has cell wall. It's present through only during the reproductive stage and can ingest food like animals. So it has cell wall at the stage of reproduction stage, but also it can digest the food like animals. So we could not place the slime molds as either in the Plantae or the Animalia. Like the similarly, bacteria also cannot be placed because mostly they are non-green and kept on the plants because they possess cell walls. But cell wall it has means it is Plantae, but it is also proved wrong. Prokaryotes and eukaryotes, they have been kept in both the kingdoms, so they could not be kept in the both the kingdoms. And next, first formed organisms which developed on the earth were neither plants nor animals. We don't know that the first formed organisms are plants or animals. So this is also one of the questions that is the drawback. In view of these objections to the two kingdom system of classification, a five kingdom classification was proposed. So in this page, when we see, there are so many types of drawbacks. So another scientist came, that is R.H. Whittaker. He introduced five kingdom classification. It is very much famous five kingdom classification. Let's discuss it in the another video.